Okay. We're not sponsored by them, but it wouldn't be so bad if we got a fucking sponsor this early on in the game. And we're ready in. Welcome back to the Broken Kid Podcast. Today, I am not excited to be on this podcast today, on my very own podcast, because last video I made 2 videos ago was regarding, this incident that I had with Ryan Reynolds about, I don't know, maybe like 11 years ago, 10, 12, 11 years ago, about how I was physically assaulted by him at the premiere of his shitty movie Turbo. And I pretty much went on to tell this elaborate story. Now, it's true, but of course, haters in the fucking comment section, about 3 of them, were saying it was a goddamn lie, and that this is a lie, and this is a lie. But yet again, it has like nearly 300 views, which for a small-time YouTuber, that's a lot. And here I am again, addressing the fucking haters, because it's fucking awesome. So, yeah, anyhow, even though we're not sponsored by, I don't know what this brand is, I just know that it tastes decent. But if you're out there and you're watching this video, which you probably aren't, go ahead and sponsor me. But I want to go ahead and address the claims that were said that were false. First of all, I don't like to come on here and talk to the haters, because I know then they'll tell me to slice my wrist and kill myself and drive my car off the cliff and, go to an empty parking lot, put bananas in the exhaust and die of carbon monoxide, slow death. And, I don't want to listen to those comments. My mom already tells me that stuff, and she has been telling me that since I was a kid. So I just wanted to address some of the claims. A few of the claims that I was told were fake. Now, there's not too many. The main claim was that it was all a lie, and, I'll get to that in a few minutes. First of all, it's not a lie. It all did happen, and I have proof to show it. First of all, there's this clip right here of the Turbo premiere, this one.
Turbo is about, it was kind of like an ultimate underdog story. It's about a young snail who dreams of being fast. Not just fast, but the fastest. And he's got a lot of people in his life who tell him that dream will never come true, and then one day it does. And it's sort of the ultimate underdog story. He aims to win the Indianapolis 500.
And as you can see, I'm right there in the back. That's me. That's me right there, as you can clearly see. So I am not lying. This did happen. And I'm also not lying about how shitty the movie was. But the other claim was, I made the claim that I walked in on them. That I walked in on Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds, making love, making slow, or, climax, a rolling climax type of love, where it was just yelling and it sounded like somebody was getting murdered. And I said that in my video, that I thought both of them were being attacked or some shit. So I, of course, break in there, and what do I see? I see 2 of the hottest people in Hollywood making love, sucking and fucking. So what do? I'm just shocked. As a kid, I was like, my whole life I've only ever seen it online, and now I'm 12, seeing it in person with one of my favorite actors. And people were saying that was fake. Now, I don't know how to prove that if that was true or not. I didn't take a picture. I didn't want to be a creep. More of a creep, I should say, because I was already being a creep by going in there unannounced and staying there like a quiet little perv watching the whole thing. And so first of all, that's not a lie. But people were saying that he never addressed me, and that he never told me to get the hell out of the room, and that he never confronted me. There was a clip in the podcast previously, this one. Yep. And that clip, I didn't want to come down to this because I didn't want to release it, and I found later out that day that I had been recording, because I kind of had a dream that was crushed that day of not only being an actor, but I was gonna break into acting by being a reporter, like a movie reporter, being on the red carpet. And I thought, well, this is, I bought like just any classic, like just a digital recorder where you just put in like, you charge it and you just go and you interview people with it. And it had been running from the last 20 minutes prior, and it had an hour record limit. So that meant it was able to capture some of the things that he told me. And if you don't believe me, here are the things that he told me. Now, I don't want to release it. I kind of feel like Sean Penn when he released that stupid worthless article about El Chapo, where it was like nothing but useless and it was never asking any serious. This is different. This actually kind of, I'm not saying it's going to damage his career, because it's already damaged to some degree with the whole Justin Baloney or whatever that fucker's name is. But here, I'm gonna roll the clip and you tell me if this is fake.
Hey, you stupid kid. What do you think you are doing? If you don't get out now, I will go ahead. In fact, let me just do it myself. I will show you not to miss with a Canadian.
See what I mean? It's not fake. I wasn't lying. Everybody who called me a motherfucker liar, there you go. I wasn't lying. Now let the backlash start to Ryan Reynolds. Once again, make me the bad guy. I was just a kid, now an adult, trying to tell the story of an incident that I had happened to me that I didn't think was very cool. But here I am now exposing the truth once again. Yeah, this, like I said, this is not my favorite type of thing to do when I come on here. I feel really bad, so I'm just gonna go ahead and say that this is the end. And if I post another video, I post another video. If I don't, I don't. But I probably will, because that's what makes the haters angry, when you post another fucking video. So I'll be back. But until then, this is the end of the Broken Kid podcast.